Hello, today I want to show you how one can use the multimeter to measure a car battery. As we all know, the car battery says it has 12 volts, but normally if you buy a new one, you can read up to 13.1 or 2 volts. And when the battery is getting old, it has a hard time to hold the voltage, and the voltage can be low. When the voltage is low, you cannot start the car. And what is when the car is running, here you can see in my car, you cannot see very well, but down there is the one in the middle is called alternator. And when the car runs, the alternator will try to charge the battery. So today I'm going to show you how to use this multimeter to measure the batteries first of all, and how much volt it has, and whether if you have a lower battery readings, is this problem with the battery or the problem with the alternator. So first, let me show you the multimeters. In these multimeters, I have different functions. I can measure the DCs or the AC or alternating volt or direct volt, and I can measure the resistance, and I can measure the current. And you see there are three holes here. If you use the black and this one, the red one on the right, you can measure the volt, the resistance, and milliampere. And then on the left hand side, if you use the red here and the black here in the common, you can measure the current up to 10 amp. Today I'm going to just measure the voltage because the battery is a direct volt, so I just turned it to direct volt. So now is in the 0 to 20 volt range. So let me just put down the camera so I can show you how much I have in my car battery at this moment. So let me put the red positive connections, and then the common, which is the black, into this connection. And then on the battery, normally you see a red that indicates positive and the other one is negative. In my car getting old, I cannot tell which one is positive or negative. If you go closer, you can see the plus sign on the left hand side and here, which is the positive. Well, you see on the copper, if I put it closer, on the copper you see the positive, where is the positive at, and then where is the grounding, which is a negative. Let me just take a measure that you see what I get. Okay, so remember, positive to positive and negative to negative. And what I'm reading here is, hopefully you can see it clearly. I can see the positive and the negative. I'm reading 12.68 and 69. That is normal, so I can easily start a car. Let me go start a car and show you the what's the voltage after I start a car. Okay, now the car is running. That means the alternator is running as well. You can see the belt running there. And then the belt will drive the alternator, which is used to charge the battery. If I measure the battery again, you'll see how much I read here. So same way, positive, negative, I see 14.28. That tells me the alternator is good. It's charging the battery to 14.28. And then if I turn on the headlight or turn on the fan to while the basically the equipment that use a battery, I will see the battery getting lower, and then it will get back up because the alternator is still charging the battery. But I don't have anybody to help me to turn on the light or so forth, and I cannot show you. At least for this at this moment, you can see with the car running, with the properly functioning alternator, you read higher voltage, which is 14.26. That tells me that my alternator works. So I didn't get a chance to run that car long, but if I run like a 30 minutes, my battery should go up. But still, with just 5 minutes, I have 13.24 and a 2.5. You remember before it was 12.68, now it's 13.25. So as the battery getting older, it has a hard time to hold the voltage. So even though you charge the battery, it may not go to 13.24. By the way, new one I mentioned should read 13 point something, and mine running older. My battery is old, and let me find the date. And sometimes it's printed somewhere and tell you and when it was first purchased, but unfortunately I don't see it here. But I do remember it's old, so you can see from the connections, you see some rust that tells me the battery is old. And you can see that the battery was older and having a lower voltage, 12.68, I can still start a car. If the battery is getting older and older, it will not be able to hold any battery. So if you read below 12 point some numbers and like 11 volt or even lower, you will not be able to start your car. I hope you like this video. Hope it's helpful. Thank you. Have a good day.